Hey guys, Dissection of Violence here. Just ignore I had my sister singing in the background. Just ignore that. Um, anyways, uh, let's get into it. We had a really fun card yesterday. A weird card, but it was fun. Cash 9 units, so that's good. What else? Oh yeah, 9 4 on predictions. Nice big comeback. I love that. But yeah, let's get into the fun stuff. So first start, we had Maxime Grishin taking on Felipe Lins. Felipe Lins had a pretty good performance, I guess. He just does what he does. In the first round, he comes out hot, and he was swinging hard to the end, but most of the time he spent was against the cage hugging. And I just can't stand Felipe Lins. His cardio isn't that good, and it's frustrating watching. I didn't think Maxime Grishin's time has come, but his time has come. I'm gonna search up who, because the guarantee is gonna stick around, who they should fight next, and yeah, let's see who it is. Okay, so I think because in the first round, I think Maxime Grishin landed some okay shots, but most of the time it was Felipe Lins backing him up, landing the better shots. I found the fight just very frustrating. He would land some nice elbows, and he hurt Felipe Lins on one occasion, but he would never capitalize. I didn't know his boxing was that bad. He dealt with the low kicks of Felipe Lins very well. That was supposed to be his biggest the threat against him, and it turns out he that was one of the things he dealt with easily. So, but yeah, let's get into the what weight class is this? This is light heavyweight, I believe. Yeah, yeah, this is light heavyweight. Okay. Um, I think Lynn should fight Ion Cutelaba. That would be a good next matchup for Felipe. I want to see how he does against Ion Cutelaba. Maxime Christian, you can fight Da Un Young, or if you want to step down, take on Ihor Pretoria. That's actually take on Ihor, see who really belongs in the UFC. Moving on, we have Damone Blackshear taking on Luan Lacerda. Now Lacerda, man, he's a very dangerous jiu-jitsu player, but the weight cut was a lot, man. He cuts a lot of weight, and it didn't go well this time. He didn't say anything, but I know it. I know it didn't go well. Um, and I think that really played a factor because his cardio was not there. Damon Blackshear also put a high pace out. Um, he pretty much broke Laurent Lacerda. His jiu-jitsu is elite. I knew Blackshear's jiu-jitsu was elite. I was worried he'd get too comfortable, and no, he played it safe and smart. I really love watching Damon Blackshear because he's very, very calculated and technical. Do I think he'll be champ? I don't know. Maybe. He seems like he's pretty young. Let me check his age. What is this? What weight class is this as well? I believe. Let me see the age. Yeah, so bantamweight. I think he is 28 years old. So he's still young. He's very young in this game. Um, Someone I'd like to see him fight for as a step up. Um, I think should be Chris. maybe Dana Batgarel or Christian Rodriguez, one of the two. Let's go with Dana Batgarel so I can get a free win. And as for Luan, take on Journey Newsom. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Moving on, we have Jinyu Frey taking on Elise, or sorry, we had Elise Reed taking on Jinyu Frey. Elise Reed, man, she got the win. Great win for her. I mean, you know, her grappling's still terrible, so there's that. But other than that, she did well. She got to her feet and she won on the feet. She outlanded elite. She outlanded Jinyu Frey, so that's good. It was a good little scrap, I guess. If I could give Elise Reed next, somebody else. Hmm, let's see. I would say maybe a Vanessa Demopoulos. That would be a cool one, a cool next one. And then for as Virginia Frey, it's another loss. Maybe Bruno Brazil. Anyways, moving on. We had Jamie Malarkey taking on Muhammad Naimov. I didn't watch tape on Naimov. I'll be honest. I heard a word on the street that he wasn't very good. He was a quitter. He was he wasn't tough. All this stuff. I was hearing a lot of just negatives, and I was like, man, I can't trust this random out of Tajikistan. Turns out he's actually pretty good. Picked up a knockout win over Jamie Malarkey. Malarkey, man, he's just I can't anymore with him. He's done. I'm done with him. Yeah. Muhammad Naimov, man, he that was a legit combo, but he was losing it up until that point. So I don't know what to think about him future wise. He's a bit of a mystery box. So until I watch more film, get some more clarity on him, I don't want to speak too much about him. And let's see who he should fight next, because that's a big win. That was not supposed to happen. Those are the types of wins that shoot you right up in the division. In a very stacked division, might I add. Uh, so yeah, Malarkey. Oh, he's ranked pretty low, eh? So Malarkey, I think, give him Rafa Garcia. Give him Rafa Garcia, and we'll see how good he is. Moving on, we have and Jamie Malarkey. I don't know. Fight Mark Jacassi. I don't really care anymore for you, Jamie Malarkey. Moving on, we had John Castaneda taking on Muan Gafurov. I knew Muan Gafurov was going to get exposed here. Uh, Gafurov is not that good, man. He is not legit like everyone thinks he is. His kicks are pretty good. He's just not. He's just not what you want to like. He wings punches like his cardio isn't great. His grappling isn't great. Like I don't know what like he's all right. Don't get me wrong. He'll beat like guys who aren't as good, but like he's not a UFC caliber fighter. And if he is, he's like a gatekeeper, low level. He's not ever going to be a UFC champion, if it makes sense. John Castilla isn't going to be a champion, or at least I don't think anyone can be a champion, I guess, these days. But I think John Castilla is actually a really good fighter. He keeps his chin out, and he does lack a little defensive awareness on the exits, but I do really like him. He's a very creative and very technical fighter. I like John Castaneda. I like his coaches, and I'm a fan. So good win, John. Sexy Maxi, great win. And another 135er. Let's see who we can get you next. I really wish I was a matchmaker. That's probably one of my dream jobs. That's that would be so fun. Can you imagine? I'd be making bangers on the regular, man. Castaneda. I can't find Castaneda. Mm. Uh-huh. Castaneda. Hmm. That's weird. Yeah, well, it's all right. Castaneda. Um. Oh, my bad. That's why I couldn't find you. I was looking in the featherweight division. Um. Castaneda. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Victor Henry. That'd be a fun one. I really want to see that one. And then Muan Gafarov, you can fight Julio Arce. Moving on, we had the fight I hated the most: John Mays versus Andre Arlovski. Okay, so Andre Arlovski is done. His career is over. He should not still be fighting. It is absolutely detrimental to his career if he continues to fight. I don't know why he's continuing to fight. He has no chin. He has nothing left to hold on to other than footwork and a few leg kicks and a few flurries here and there, where he keeps his chin so freaking, not high, but like so unprotected. He just goes with flurries with his, like he punches from his chest. It's so weird watching him fight. Now at his age, like it's not a smart thing to keep letting him take this type of damage. Um, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He's probably getting paid handsomely, so who am I to say? All right, so let's see, Mr. Dontel Mays and Andre Arlovski. Arlovski, I want you to retire, but if you fight Boudet, that's somebody you could fight. Boudet. If you're gonna fight someone, fight Boudet. He'll just stand there with you. Um, and then and then as for Mays, I think Mays. I think you should. I think Mays should fight. Um, this is hard. Uh, let's go Mays versus Rodrigo Nascimento. How about that? Moving on. We have Johnny Munoz versus Daniel Santos. Something was off with Santos tonight. He did not look good at the weigh-in, so I arbitraged for a unit. But man, like he just didn't look himself. He still put up a pretty good performance, decent, really mediocre performance. But like I thought, uh, I thought Daniel Santos was going to KO Johnny Munoz. Given you can't do much when a man's pulling guard constantly and giving up takedowns easily, but he could have stood more with him. Really tried to look for a finish. Not a great performance, but Johnny Munoz, man, he is something else. I just can't even with him. Like he wasn't even like the first round he did pretty good, but then after that, man, he just yeah, it was rough. But yeah, let's get right into the who they should fight next. So we have Daniel Santos. He just beat someone who's I think is actually pretty good. Um, where is he ranked? Yeah, Munoz is ranked pretty low, so I think that means he should fight somebody like maybe a Cub Swanson or a um maybe a no, I don't think give him a Basher. I think the top 20 is a little high for him. Maybe a Harney Barcelos. Give him Harney Barcelos. That's probably a cool next step for him. Moving on, we have Elizio Zaleski. We had Abu Bakar Nurmagomedov taking on Elizio Zaleski. I thought this was going to be a work. This is more of a gamble on me, trying to figure out what kind of Elizio is going to show up. And in the first round, I thought I was right. looked pretty good. He got dropped by Abu Bakar, but fortunately, or not, maybe not dropped, but stumbled. I can't remember exactly. But all I do remember is we were looking good until we weren't, and I live bet plus 250 on Elizio, so which allowed me the arbitrage, and I end up making money regardless. So that's good. But Elizio, man, I feel like your time's coming now that you got caught on the cycle. Um, you're still very dangerous on the feet, but man, you're not going to compete at a high level for much longer. I feel like he's getting up there in age. How old's Zaleski? He's not too old. 30, 36. Yeah, it's decent. Like you're getting up there in age. So it would probably be a good time to start looking at future plans, but you're not Andre Arlovsky, so no need to fret. But yeah, let's see who. Let's see. Uh, hmm. That's weird. I'm trying to find the. So Bubakar, 49, Elizio. I think a cool next fight would be for him would be Brian Battle. Yeah, we'll give him Brian Battle next. And then Abubakar will give you Gabe Green. Moving on. We had Korean Silva taking on Ketlin Souza. I knew I was missing something on the plays. I was gonna take sorry, this is my phone, man. I was gonna take Ketlin Souza. Um, sorry, not Ketlin Souza. I was gonna take Silva by submission, but I forgot. And yeah, I missed that, but it is what it is. Ketlin Souza, man. Speedy recovery. Um, it's the way she goes. Good win for Karine Silva. Moving on. We had oh yeah, no, 125. Oh my goodness. 125. Karine Silva just beats. Give her JJ Aldrich and give Catlin Souza when she recovers, or someone like Maria Agapova or someone like that, like Juliana Miller. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. We had Tim Elliott taking on Victor Altamirano. Turns out we were right. The weight cut was a sign. He was sick, and it's funny. Even a sick and very very poor. Like he said it was a bad performance because of the way he was feeling. And if that guy opponent was any, he could have won. The other opponent could have won if he was actually good. Victor Altamirano is terrible. A gust of wind would make him fall over. But yeah, Elliott, man, good win despite your circumstances. Yeah, and if I could decide who your next opponent should be, um, I would prefer Muhammad Makayev, but since that's probably not going to happen, take Alex Perez if he's still fighting. If not, then take Mateus Nicolau again. Yeah, and then Altamirano. As for Altamirano, trying to think. Maybe give him to. Give him a CJ Vergara. Yeah, CJ Vergara versus Victor Altamirano would be a good one. Moving on. We have Jim Miller taking on Jesse Butler. I thought he'd win um, by decision or finish somehow, but I don't know. This was a weird fight for me. I didn't know what to do because Jesse Butler looked good on the regional scene, so you never really know how to judge them against, especially an Asian guy. Turns out you can't you can't doubt Mr. Miller. Miller's a beast. Hits like a truck. He knows how to punch. Perfect technique. God, man, that was such a beautiful knockout. Definitely finish of the night. That was crazy. Jim Miller, man, he said he wants to fight till UFC 300, and I'm here for it. Yeah, let's see who we got next for him. I think Jared Gordon got out, so let's give him either Jared Gordon again or Jakar Close, someone like that. Okay, and then moving on, we had Alex Caceres to cash some parlays, did his job. Unfortunately, our arbitrage one of the plays being a safe sally. Sometimes arbitraging works out for you, sometimes it doesn't. It is what it is. But yeah, like Alex Caceres, man, great win. Yeah, I'm really, really happy about that. Um, let's see who give next. Um, so maybe we could give him a Jack Shore next. Give him a Jack Shore next. I want to see that. And then Daniel Pineda, we can give you Charles Jourdain, probably. That'd be a cool one. And then next up, finally, we are the main event. Kyle France versus Amir Albazi. Right away, I'll get to it. Yes, we cashed Amir Albazi, but I had Kyle France winning the fight 4-1. That was a robbery. I feel bad for Kyle France and the Kyle France betters, but it is what it is. This is what it feels like to be on the right side of a robbery for once. So I'll take it. But it was a pretty good card, I guess. I'll take care 9 unit day any day. 9-4 on predictions again. So, anyways, guys, I fly out Thursday to Vancouver, and I'll be there for the fights. I'll be there live. It's gonna be amazing. Great experience. But anyways, guys, I'm looking forward to this week coming, and you guys should do just quiet, just because it's another week to be making money, another week to stay blessed. All right, guys, see you.